Brother, I'll be honest with you. If you rely on logic, that woman you so desire won't be interested in you because you rely on logic. And now, what would you say if I told you that there are certain magic words that, if you apply what I'll teach you, will allow you to instantly attract and seduce a woman? Man, I'll prove it to you in this video. But of course you have to stay with me until the end of this video because each tip here is connected. So, brother, hold on, because at some point in this video I have something very important to tell you. And before we start anything here, man, give a like and subscribe to the channel to support the work done here, okay? Starting here, look, what's the first thing you need to do when you approach a woman? If the answer already came to your mind, put it in the comments. Then tell me if you got it right or not. But brother, if you don't know, the first thing you need to do is create comfort, right? When talking to her. But be careful, not excessive comfort. It's not that kind of comfort where 20% is for you and 80% is for her. Not that type, you understand? If it is like that, you'll end up as her buddy, right? And that's not what you want. You want to create attraction, you want to seduce her, and you won't achieve that this way. It doesn't work like that. Write it down. This excess of comfort, this very friendly conversation you have with her, always agreeing with her, scratch that. You may sometimes use this strategy, but, brother, you won't win over any woman that way, to be honest. So the first thing you need is masculine energy. Yes, exactly, brother. A woman is looking for a guy who has more value than she does. A guy who is truly masculine, who has the energy that will make her interested in him. So what you need to understand here is that, as I said before, a woman is looking for a guy who has more value than she does. You get the vibe I'm trying to convey, right? We've already talked about masculine energy, and now we're going to delve into it. At the beginning of your interaction with a girl, whether she's a stranger or not, it's important to make her feel comfortable. But that's not all. Comfort shouldn't just be an initial strategy. It's the foundation you'll build during the conversation. And now comes the crucial moment. The moment you have the opportunity, you must already show your intentions. And of course, you have to be different from other guys. Show that your value and her value are balanced, 50% on each side. Don't do like many who, just because a woman is beautiful, immediately think they have no value. I'm saying this because I've been through it myself, brother, and it's a reality that many struggle with. I remember a few years ago I was at a party with my brother and some friends. There was a very pretty girl named Mariana, and I was really interested in her. At that moment I wasn't that confident, but I had about 40% confidence. The problem was that I allowed my confidence to be undermined by others' comments. When I said I would approach her, my brother immediately said, "Don't do it. You'll embarrass yourself." And in the end, I lost that opportunity. Maybe it wouldn't have worked anyway, but I would have been happy if I had at least tried. So, when I tell you to be different from others, it's because I was like that too. Don't underestimate anyone in any way. You have to push yourself to grow and develop even more with women. Now here's what you need to focus on. Show your value from the start. Don't be afraid to be assertive. If you feel the conversation is going well, show your intentions clearly and naturally. So, a very important tip is the following. Maintain balanced value, 50 on each side. This is fundamental. Why am I telling you this? Because if you put her at 80%, you'll end up in the friend zone, and later you'll suffer and blame the woman, not looking at your own actions. So, take this tip and internalize it. 50 on each side, understand? Now, after you've understood everything I've told you, it's time for you to use the word that will make her interested in you, namely provocation. But relax. I'm not saying you should approach it in just any way. There's a proper way, and this is where the art of provocation comes in. You need to be that bold guy who knows exactly how to move her, but doesn't cross the line of respect, and that's why it's important to understand this difference. When I talk about provocation, I mean the kind of provocation that makes her curious about you. For example, if you're talking in a more intimate tone, where the tension is already noticeable, you can throw a light provocation, something that shows you have confidence and are not just there to please her. Unlike other guys who are stuck in the comfort zone, you stand out with this well-balanced boldness. But look at this example. Imagine you're talking in a more intimate tone, and she makes some comment. Instead of responding in a predictable way, you say something like, "Interesting that you think that, but would you really dare to do that with me?" This simple sentence changes the whole game because you not only challenge her, but also show you have a provocative, intriguing character. Of course, you need to know where and how to use it. At no point should you be disrespectful or push her. Everything must flow naturally. If you notice she's comfortable and open, you can increase the level of provocation. But always pay attention to her reactions. If she smiles, jokes back, you're on the right track. If she becomes serious or uncomfortable, it's time to slow down. Boldness is something that will set you apart from other guys who are just trying to please. Because let's be honest, nobody wants someone who just says yes to everything. She wants a challenge, someone who intrigues, who makes her think and feel new things. And that's where you come in with your provocative attitude. Next time you're with her, try something like, "You look like someone who likes challenges. Can you keep up with me?" This kind of sentence not only provokes but also puts you in the role of the prize to be won, not the other way around. It's a psychological game where you show you're not just there to please her, but to be a partner on equal footing. And man, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to the art of being bold without being disrespectful. And if you want to learn how to be a bold guy with women, I can teach you that in a future video. I don't know when, but if you want, comment now, seduction boldness. If there are many comments, I might make a more detailed video on this topic in the future. Sure. And before we continue here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and download your ebook with this. You only have advantages, you have nothing to lose. Now, before we move forward, I want to introduce you to the greatest opportunity, the skill you urgently need to learn, or you will miss out on the opportunities that arise with women. And well, I know that when you walk down the street or enter the supermarket, pharmacy, gym, or shopping mall, you exchange glances with one or several women, and they awaken your desire, and you feel that urge to approach. But you don't know how and feel embarrassed, right? But, my friend, here comes the solution I have prepared for you. Imagine that you have an ebook that teaches you this in a natural and pressure-free way. In this book, you will learn to approach women with confidence and know exactly what to say, and of course, with ease and naturalness. You will learn to make her feel comfortable, create a natural attraction, intimacy, and most importantly, awaken her desire in a short time. What once seemed impossible now becomes completely possible. In just 60 minutes or even less, you can go from zero to a kiss, and even more with a woman, using the valuable content you will find in the ebook I created for you. You will never miss those opportunities with the women you are interested in again. And one more thing, once acquired, this wisdom will be yours forever. It will stay in your mind, becoming part of who you are. In your place, I wouldn't miss this opportunity. The ebook is pinned in the comments, just waiting for you. Don't miss this chance, as it may not be available for long, as I have already mentioned. Take advantage of it, because now is the time for you to achieve positive results with women, so seize this chance, because later it will be too late, and you urgently need to get ahead of the competition. And with this ebook, success with women is guaranteed for you, so don't waste time. Now, the second magic word is challenge. It's a real asset in the game of seduction. When you challenge a woman, you're not just throwing out a flashy line, you're playing on her psyche, pride, curiosity. And it is precisely then that the frame reversal occurs. See? Imagine you're at a party, talking to a girl. The conversation flows. Everything is fine. Then you challenge her, for example. You say, "I doubt you'll do that," or "I doubt you'll kiss me now." Dude, it's like a spark in her mind. First, because you're not doing what most guys do, which is flattering her and trying to please her at all costs. Second, because you awaken in her the desire to prove something to you. And look at this move. When she decides to accept the challenge, you reverse the frames. Frame reversal is key. Instead of being in the position of someone who is always trying to get her attention, she starts seeking your approval. You become the prize. And that makes all the difference. Because most guys are always in hunter mode, and when you position yourself in prize mode, you stand out. You're no longer one of many. You're the one she wants to win over. But, of course, you have to be smart. You can't mindlessly throw out challenges. The challenge has to be something fun, that creates positive tension, that makes the interaction more interesting. I'm telling you this because I was at a party with some friends and started talking to a girl. The conversation was good, but I wanted to elevate the interaction. Then I said, "I doubt you'll beat me at beer pong." She laughed, accepted the challenge, and from that moment, the dynamic changed. She started trying to win, and it created a bond. In the end, we had a great time, and the attraction was inevitable. Another idea is to use this challenge on social media. On WhatsApp, for example, you can write, "I doubt you'll guess where I am now," and send a mysterious picture. It arouses curiosity, makes her want to participate in your world. It's a way to maintain an interesting conversation, even from a distance. And you might think, "Enrique, this won't work with every woman you try." Of course not. I'm not saying it will work in 100% of cases. Nothing in life is guaranteed. But the point is that if you don't try, you've already lost. Challenge is part of the game, and every attempt is a chance to learn and improve. I know it's controversial, but if you do it in the right way, you'll succeed. Now I must warn you, disqualification is not disrespect. Many guys get this wrong and start speaking poorly about a woman's hair, which makes her pull away. That's not what you want, right? So, when I talk about disqualification, it's about joking with her, teasing her in a light and casual way. For example, when you're talking to a very beautiful woman, most guys lower their heads, are all shy, don't have the courage to joke. You won't be like that. You'll show you're different, that you have confidence. How? By disqualifying in the right measure, making a few jokes, teasing her lightly, but always with respect and good humor. Remember to create context, joke with her friends, with other people, to show that's just how you are. When you joke with her, she won't take it personally, because she'll understand that's your way of being. But balance is everything. You can't joke and disqualify all the time because eventually you'll push her away. You need to have balance, know when it's the right time to joke and when to be serious. So take this tip and apply it wisely. Disqualification in the right measure will set you apart from other guys and create that attraction you're looking for. But that's what I wanted to convey to you today. And if you liked it, if you want a second part, leave a comment. And of course, my friend, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. And don't forget to download your ebook from the link in the pinned comments.